We come to the closing of the session by having a declaration and a synthesis of the entire conference I would like to invite Professor Dr. Hussain Qadri, Deputy Chairman, Minhaj University, Lahore, to come and close the conference and also do a declaration, announce the declaration that has been derived from the synthesis of this conference. Thank you, sir. Over to Dr. Hussain.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Dear and respectable guests of honor, international speakers, eminent professors, intellectuals, executives of national and international banks, representatives of different universities from Pakistan and abroad, vice chancellors, deans, professors, and very dear participants of this conference, ladies and gentlemen. What a wonderful 2 days of this international conference. I'm sure this conference would be remembered, inshallah. By the grace of Almighty Allah, we were here for the 2 days, and this conference was blessed and graced by top-notch international speakers from the industry and academia representing Islamic banking and finance. So we had an opportunity to listen to them and learn from them. And I'm sure our dear participants, they have learned a lot. And the dear students, now they have a clear understanding of the area, and that would be, inshallah, helping them in near future while deciding what area, what topic they have to choose for their research. Dear audience, Pakistan is anticipated to be the world's fastest developing Muslim economy in regards to the Islamic banking and finance by the end of 2018. With the multi-billion dollars of infrastructure proposed under CPAC, bundle of opportunities to offer Islamic banking products and services like Sukuk and Islamic project financing lies ahead. For example, the first CPAC transaction was $1.95 billion loan syndication, which was financed for the most part by the large Chinese banks. But the deal featured 2 Sharia-compliant branches worth of combined 16 billion Pak rupees, extended by Faisal Bank, Mizan Bank, and Habib Bank. When such opportunities are coming in the way, it is necessary to revisit the infrastructure, strengths, and weaknesses of the Islamic banking and finance industry to welcome the good days in right manner. The conference was a such initiative, and Minhaj University, Lahore is thankful to Allah Almighty that its effort was successful and was able to bear fruit. The major conclusion reached during the conference was that the Islam could make tremendous contribution to solving the financial and economic problems of humanity by developing a stable economic system which would not be subject to global financial crisis. The conference drew inspiration from the experience and the knowledge acquired by the Muslims, economists, and scientists during the long period of history stretching from the Medinan period through to the years of Muslim presence in Spain. During this long period of prosperity, the world did not experience any major financial crisis. In fact, Islamic social sciences helped Europe to emerge from the Dark Ages with the confidence gained from this long period of history. Conference participants concluded that the Islamic economic principles would definitely be able to deal with the contemporary global economic issues as well. The conference stressed the importance of seeking solution to global financial and economic issues through dialogue and by fostering cooperation among all nations of the world in close collaboration with OIC and United Nations. Moreover, it was important to adhere to the principles of Islamic economics and to the resolutions of Sharia boards of the central state banks, IMF, IDB, the World Bank, and other international bodies. Participants at the conference were united in their resolve to develop the objectives of Sharia law, Maqasid al-Sharia, which could be adopted by the whole Muslim Ummah and would respond to needs and concerns of the global Islamic economic and financial industry. Scholars and experts present here today at this conference were united at their resolve to achieve these objectives, which are given the highest priority in Islam. For this purpose, the attendance of the first World Islamic Economics and Finance Conference agreed on the following list of objectives: to prepare and publish literature on Islamic economics and finance in order to design uniform Islamic financial products and services for the use of clients and Islamic financial institutions. Number two, to create favorable conditions for the participation of private sector firms, organizations, and enterprises for the development of intra-Islamic trade and the promotion of Islamic entrepreneurship and economic empowerment. Number three, to organize either bilaterally or through the mediation of the first Islamic Economics and Finance Conference, an effective network of communication which would provide information related to Islamic economics, commercial, financial, and monetary matters in order to facilitate the development of Sharia-compliant global economic system. To invite institutions of higher education to collaborate in the preparation of an innovative and generally accepted curriculum for the study of Islamic economics, banking, and finance. To launch an Islamic Council of Commerce by pooling our economic potentials, natural resources, as well as scientific and technological skills. To facilitate the transfer of technology between the academics and industrial sector. To invest in new millennia and do their formation to equip with high understandings to bring forth and contribute the new age version of Islamic finance that is well suited to a multipolar economic model and new age dynamics. This will also help Pakistan to brand the same with CPAC in view. The conclusive suggestions of the conference were that the conference suggests that a special working group should be set up under the direction of eminent scholars like Sheikhul Islam, Professor Dr. Muhammad Tahirul Qadri. This designated working group will work closely with the government and State Bank of Pakistan in the preparation of an effective action plan. The purpose of this action plan would be to prepare a uniform standards and banking products in order to cater the need of Islamic financial industry of the world. The challenges facing the development of Islamic banking in Pakistan depends on collaborative research activities of Sharia experts and finance experts in both industry and academia. For this reason, International Center of Research in Islamic Economics, which is called ICRI, under Minhaj University, Lahore, will seek close collaboration towards bridging up these both streams in collaboration with IDB and other international Islamic institutions of the world. The final resolution, we hereby on behalf of the conference would like to resolve the followings. Research cooperation and collaboration among the researchers of different institutions, particularly in their areas of Islamic economics and finance. Global Forum of Intellectual Alumni among the Islamic economists and financial experts does not exist. In the view of this, we hereby agree to establish the Global Islamic Finance Intellectual Forum. Number 3, we are going to continue with specialized conferences in the area of Islamic economics and finance annually. Teachers and scholars exchange program, particularly of those experts in Islamic economics and finance. Number 5, to have a strategic move towards standardization and unification of Islamic finance and Takaful model to be appreciated by the global market. Number 6, to standardize in establishing International Sharia Council in view of diminishing unnecessary debate while facilitating the Islamic industry with fourth growth. So these were the important points of resolution and declaration of the conference, which I have presented in front of you. This has been drafted with very focus and keen interest by all of our intellectuals, researchers, presenters available here today in this conference. Now I would request all of the speakers, presenters, and participants, if you all agree with this declaration and resolution, please raise your hand so that we can accept this declaration as an official declaration of this conference. Thank you very much. So we declare this declaration and resolution as an official declaration and resolution of this conference. Dear audience, before I leave the rostrum, I would like to thank all of these foreign delegates, dignitaries, professors, intellectuals, executives who have come a long way from different countries and blessed this conference with their presence, especially our dear friend, a professor and a guide, Professor Dr. Ishaq Bhatti. He has been instrumental while organizing this conference, and I must say, without his support and assistance, this conference would have not been possible. So please give him a big round of applause. Professor Dr. Kabir Hassan, he has come from United States to join this conference. Professor Dr. Humayun Dar, he has come from United Kingdom to join this conference. Professor Dr. Naseem Shah Shirazi, Professor Dr. Masoom Billah, Professor Dr. Muhammad Zulkibri, Professor Dr. Masood Alam Chaudhry, Professor Dr. Najam Abbas, Professor Dr. Fahim Khan, Mr. Khalid Mahmood from UK, and all other intellectuals, professors, presenters who have joined us in this conference. I would like to say thank you very much. And I hope this affiliation, this collaboration, and this support will continue from all of you for this institution, for Minhaj University, for the cause, which is Islamic banking and finance. And before I end my words, I would also like to thank our dear and honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Aslam Ghori, all of the deans, head of the departments, and most importantly, the conference secretariat, in which our rock star, Mr. Khurram Shehzad, he has been a great instrumental and support for this conference. And our Director of Marketing, Ms. Rabia Mahboob Ali, our Director, IT and Social Media, Ms. Samreen Khurram Aftab, our Director Administration, retired Colonel Mubashir, our social media team, our Minhaj TV team, our food and arrangements team, our media cell, the protocol team under the guidance and supervision of Dr. Tayyib, our treasurer, he has been supporting this conference through finances. And all of those our media team under the guidance of Mr. Nurullah Siddiqui, our mass communication team, they have helped us in many areas for this conference. And all other departments, every single person among all of you, you all have been instrumental, and this conference today, the success of this conference is all because of you. So I would like to request the all audience to give a big round of applause to all of them for their appreciation. All other lecturers who have been involved during the preparation of this conference, for invitations, inviting the guests. There are so many guests who have joined us from Karachi and other cities of Pakistan. We have sponsors who have sponsored different segments of the conference, the donors who have financially supported this conference. I would like to thank all of you for your support, for your assistance for this conference. And I believe, and I'm sure, inshallah, this support and assistance will continue with the institution and the cause, inshallah. In the end, again, I would like to thank all of the participants for taking the time out and spending good 2 days here in this conference with us. May Allah accept this time which has been spent in this great cause of learning, and may Allah help us. And may Allah help us all. And then from the Bank of Oman, with our very dear guest, Mr. Mohi Shaukat, he has joined. And I would like to say him thank you as well for the taking time out for this conference. This was the beginning. There is a long way we all have to go. And during this way, in our way, there are many more events to come. What matters is contribution. What matters is innovation. What matters is creativity. May Allah be with us. Thank you very much.